One is this fellow who created this book, and his name is John Climont, John de Climont. I think he's Canadian, or at least he's based in Canada. He speaks like 4 languages. He always translates all his stuff in 4 languages, which is not bad, you know. And that's his book there, one of his books, The Worldwide List of Alternative Theories and Critics. Okay? And he puts me in there and he says this: Fluid ether Descartes. Is he kidding me? Is he really kidding me? And what's the kind of particle that I propose pair linked? So yeah, anyone who just looks at this, just that little snapshot, says, oh, Bill's just another dissident who proposes some kind of particle, you know, and some kind of ether, and some kind of, and he follows Descartes and who knows what. That's the impression people get for just by looking at that. Well, John de Climont, he wrote a letter to me some time ago. He's asking me to look at his video, and that's the link for his video. And I didn't look at it because I already knew what he stood for in general terms. And just a couple days ago, 2-3 days ago, someone puts that same video and copies me saying, "Oh, look, there's a new ether." And I said, well, I better look at this because I'm dealing with ether here on my channel, so I might as well look at it and see what the new vision is. And you go in there and under the video description, it says, the video presents a new vision of the ether. And it's made possible by Climont's experiment, of course, right? So I listened to the video, and this is what you see in there, or what you hear in there. Particles of space stir in all directions to form a kind of fluid. They are the medium of the space. The second is that they propagate waves as in all fluids. And I said, what in the world? This is the new ether? It looks to me just like the old ether, you know? What was the old ether? A bunch of particles that, vibrate, and that's the wave. That's, in this case, proposing exactly the same thing. He's saying the ether. In other words, I don't care what the ether does. That's not a new version of the ether. I want to know what the ether is before anybody waves or moves it. And what is it? It's a bunch of particles. So he hasn't told us what the ether is, what encapsulates each particle, what's outside of the ether, if anything, or if the ether is infinite. Those are the issues you got to deal with first. You can't just move on and say, this is the ether, and let me show you what it does. No,